Well, happy Monday. Here we are again on another beautiful Monday here in Florida with Leesburg Library. And if it's the first time that you've joined us, please listen to your body and skip any stretch that you'd like to skip, and drink water whenever you'd like to drink water, rest whenever you'd like to. So today we're going to focus on a healing breath to start, to help us to just quiet our mind and become centered. And we're going to move our hips a little forward in the chair so that we're not leaning back in the chair. And then we look at our feet and we make sure that they are hip distance apart so they have some space so you're comfortable and your knees are a 90-degree angle. And our healing breath today is a diaphragmatic breath, and we're going to bring our hands to the floating ribs. So your thumbs should actually feel those floating ribs, and then your fingers just go over your diaphragm. And then you drop your shoulders down your back, and you tuck your chin just slightly so that you're not arching your neck up. And then we'll close our outer eyes and we'll just breathe naturally here for a moment. And when you inhale, you will feel the diaphragm move down. And then when you exhale, you're going to notice that the diaphragm moves up. So the job of the diaphragm is to move the breath into the deep crevices of the low belly. And then when you exhale, the breath moves up and out through the nostrils. And just observing maybe the warmth of your hands, observing your posture with the eyes closed, and noticing how the body feels. Diaphragmatic breathing or healing breath helps to quiet our mind, calm our emotions. It helps to center us. And when we're breathing consciously, we have less negative thoughts, less thoughts of self-sabotage or just self-centered thoughts. We think more about uniting and the things that we have in common with people rather than our differences. You're breathing with care, with presence, with intention. And one more conscious, deep breath. And then bringing our hands towards our hearts. And then we bow. And then slowly letting the head come up. We're going to just begin by rubbing the palm of our hands. So maybe the right palm, you start by really pressing your left thumb into the palm of the hands, and then just go ahead and just stretch each finger. Move that lymph around, and then go ahead and just take your right arm out, and you're going to take your left hand to the palm of the hand, and all you're going to do is press the palm down so that you maybe have a 90-degree angle on your right wrist. Okay, now sitting nice and tall with the feet flat, you feel your foundation below you, and then we're going to inhale, the palm comes up, and your left palm just gently draws the fingers towards your heart. Then you're going to reverse. The palm goes down and just see if you feel a nice little stretch. And then the palm goes up. And the palm goes down. And one more, the palm goes up. And then the palm goes down. Okay, just shake the hands a little bit. Open and close those fingers. Sit tall. Don't lean back in your chair. So we'll just take our right hand and we'll rub the palm first, so that left hand. And so see if you feel a little heat there by rubbing. There are a lot of energy centers in the palm of your hand. And then go ahead and just press each finger and stretch each finger. Move that blood, even the thumb. And then we'll turn our left palm down and we'll just take the right hand to the palm. So you want to have the hand up here, not really just on the fingers, because you want to make this a wrist stretch. So go ahead and lengthen up through your spine and then inhale, the left palm is up and you just gently draw the fingers in towards your heart. And then the opposite. Try to breathe only through your nostrils. You might hear the sound of your breath. That's our Ujjayi breathing. And then last one down, and then go ahead and just swirl those hands a little bit. And then reverse the hands. And then we'll go ahead and just let those arms come down. We'll sit nice and tall. So try to lift into your sternum. And all we're going to do is flap our arms a little bit from side to side. Just flap. We're just loosening up those shoulders a little bit. And then we'll take both arms up to the ceiling here. Now let's just make the figure 8. So you're going to draw the number 8. When you inhale, you come up. When you exhale, you come down. Inhale, and you come up. And exhale down. So you can adjust the size of your 8. You're the artist. You're the one listening to how your body feels. Just pay attention. Last one here. Whenever you come back up to the ceiling, we'll take a moment to pause with our arms up. And then we're going to reverse. So we'll go backwards. Whatever direction you were drawing your 8, we're going to reverse. Try to make a little sound with your breath. Should sound like the ocean. It's called Ujjayi breathing or warrior breath. There are a few different names for our Ujjayi breathing. Just one more. So we're just loosening up the whole side body, the front body. Whenever you come back up to the ceiling, let's pause here. Okay, now exhale, bring your arms down and then hold on to your elbows behind your back. So we're going to inhale, look up. Okay, we're going to exhale, release our arms and then stretch to the ceiling. And bring those arms down. Hold on to the elbows, lift your heart, maybe get a tiny bit of a back bend. And come back up and release those arms. Inhale and exhale. The arms come down, hold on to the elbows, get a little bit of a back bend. And release. We're going to do one more. Inhale and exhale. Arms come down, holding onto those elbows. Now we're going to pause. So close your outer eyes. Breathe deep. Lift to your tiptoes. And then rock to the heels and lift your toes. And again, lift to the tiptoes. Rock back and lift the toes. Hold it with the toes up here. Keep breathing into your back body. You should feel your back body pressing into your arms here. And one more. Lift to the tiptoes. Hold it and breathe. Lower the heels down. We'll lift those toes and we pause. Okay, let's go ahead and release the feet down, release those arms, shake them out a little bit. Now bring those shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them up tight and drop them down. And then bring your chin into the chest. Inhale, lift and squeeze, lift up and exhale down. Inhale, lift, squeeze out any tension in the shoulders and then exhale down. Inhale, lift and squeeze, and exhale down. One more, inhale, squeeze those shoulders up, and exhale down. Slowly let the head come up. We're gonna go ahead and bring our feet and our knees, we're gonna walk them to the right side of the chair. So we'll have both our feet facing the right, and then sit nice and tall so that you feel that natural curve in your low back. Square your shoulders to your knees, and then inhale, we're gonna take our arms up to the ceiling. So we'll reach those arms up tall. Now we're gonna exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. So you hold to the back of your chair, wherever you're comfortable, and you just stay right here. You breathe. So this is great toning for your abdominals. It's great for squeezing out the toxins in your body. And you're using the back of the chair to help you to twist a little more. We're going to inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling, and then we'll exhale, we'll bring our hands back to the knees. Sit tall, inhale, arms up. Okay, exhale, twist to the right. Again, we're going to twist to the right. And then inhale up. And then exhale, we come back to our starting position. Now we're going to do one more. We'll add a little variation. Inhale up with your arms. Exhale, we twist. We hold the chair. Now bring your right hand behind your back and then take your left arm up to the ceiling and then see if you can lean back. But I'm holding my body nice and firm with my right hand. And then inhale, your left arm comes up, right arm follows, and then bring your hands down to your knees. So let's try that again here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, we twist. And you can just stay right here, or you can bring your right hand to the seat of the chair, and then your left arm floats up, and then you get a little bit of a back bend. And then you inhale, the left arm comes up, and then exhale, the right hand follows, and both come back to neutral. Let's try one more. Inhale up, exhale, twist, hold on to the chairs. You can stay right here, or your right hand comes to the chair, the seat of the chair, and the left arm pulls you up. And then you get a little bit of a back bend. Okay, we're gonna inhale, the left arm pulls you up, and then right arm follows, and both hands come back to neutral. Okay, now we're gonna move right into warrior one pose here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our left leg out to the side just to get stable. And we're gonna move our pelvis back towards the left side of the chair so that your left leg is gonna be totally off the chair. So your chair, the right side of your chair is really right under your right knee so that you are very nicely supported by your chair. Your left leg is back, but you turn it to the side so that your foot is flat. Then you turn your chest to the right. And then you look out over your right leg, and then both arms come up to the ceiling here. Good. Okay, now all we're gonna do is exhale, bring our hands down. So you could maybe bring your right hand to your right foot, but press into your left foot, and then inhale, both arms come back up. So we inhale up, good. And then exhale, come back down. Okay, inhale, both arms up. Make sure you're nice and stable in your chair, and exhale down. So let's take a moment to pause. Now really press into your left leg so that your left knee is straight. And then inhale, both arms come up. Okay, now exhale, both arms come down to your shoulders. Now your left arm comes back behind you. Good. That looks great. You look out over your right arm if you're okay. Then we do our counter stretch. We lean back on the left leg. You look up at the right arm. Nice. So then you inhale very slowly to warrior two, and then you exhale to side angle. So now your right forearm is on the right thigh and your left arm is up. So if you want to feel a little more dynamic stretch, activate that left leg. So don't let your left leg fall asleep. Now let your left arm pull you up, and then do your counter stretch. You lean back. And then we inhale slowly, the arms come to your shoulders, squeeze all your muscles, exhale, side angle. Drop your shoulders down your back. Very nice. Nice long neck. Don't scrunch those shoulders up to the ears. Just feel your body. Try to feel your right foot. Try to feel your left foot. Anytime you need to adjust your position, just do it. Inhale, last one, come up. Do your counter stretch, lean back, look up. Inhale, arms to your shoulders. Exhale, side angle. Very slowly, let your left arm pull you up. Do your counter stretch. And then inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Now, this one, let's go ahead and just let your right arm come down straight so you don't bend the elbow there. We're gonna just see how that feels. Now it's a deeper stretch. So if it's too much, bend the elbow and rest that elbow on the right thigh. And then we're gonna inhale up, and then we're gonna exhale back. We're gonna inhale, arms to your shoulders, and then exhale, that right arm is straight. We try to have it straight. but we don't have to. Come up slowly. Do your counter stretch. One more. Inhale, arms at your shoulders. Exhale, triangle pose, our chair yoga triangle pose. Slowly we lift up. We do our counter stretch. And then we inhale, arms to your shoulders. Exhale, you bring your hands to the chair, the seat of the chair. You make sure you're stable and you move your hips so that both legs are wide here. And then we'll just pause here for a moment. And so only open the legs to where you're comfortable. But make sure your knees are below your ankles. And then make sure your pelvis is a little forward in your chair. And then zip up your belly and then lengthen up through your spine so you grow tall. Drop those shoulders down your back. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up to the ceiling. So we'll drop our shoulders. All we're going to do is exhale, float your arms down towards the floor, and then we'll just pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now root into your feet and then come back up. Inhale up. Okay, now drop your shoulders down your back. Exhale, just float your arms out to the side. Sitting nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we'll bow forward. And we'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. You could have your hands on your blocks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Inhale up. Slowly let your arms come down to your side body. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, bow forward. And let's just pause here. Try to see if you can press your tailbone back away from the crown of the head. And then maybe you can melt more forward. Breathe deeply. Don't stop breathing. Ungrip your toes. Inhale, press into the feet, lift those arms up to the ceiling. And then slowly bring your arms back down alongside the body. Good. Now we'll take our hands to the knees and we're going to walk our feet to the left so that we do the other side here. So both of our feet are facing the left side of the room. And then you sit nice and tall. First, we start with our twists. So we inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. And now we're going to exhale, we twist to the left and we hold the chair. With your right hand, you can pull a little more maybe. With the left hand, you can push. So there's a pull, push motion. Inhale, both arms come up. And then exhale, both hands come down. You're facing your knees. Lift your sternum. And again, inhale, both arms come up to the ceiling. And then exhale, let's inhale, Float your arms up, and then exhale, arms come back down. Okay, now we make our change. Slowly lift your arms up to the heavens. Exhale, let's twist to the left and just hold the chair for a moment and see if you can lengthen up through your spine a little bit more. Now keep your face nice and soft. Don't stress the facial muscles by clenching the teeth. We're going to take our left hand to the seat of the chair, and then the right arm is going to float up, and maybe we get a little bit of a back bend. You don't have to do this. Inhale, arms come out to your shoulders. We lift them up, and then we bring them back down, the hands to the knees. Facing the left side of the room. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, we twist to the left, holding the chair, working on our good posture, turning to the left. Left hand comes to the seat of the chair, and then your right arm lifts up and you draw your right arm to the right. Breathe into the front body. Inhale, your right arm pulls you up. Left arm follows, and then both hands come to the knees. Let's do just one more. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, we twist to the left. Take a moment right now to pause. Left hand comes to the seat of the chair, right arm floats up for a little bit of a back bend. It's important to keep our spine flexible. Inhale, right arm comes up, left arm follows. Bring both hands back to the knees. And then we're going to go ahead and now take the right leg. We open it up like a gate. So you just open up your right leg. Then you move your hips back towards the right side of the chair so that your left knee, the crease of your left knee is really touching the chair almost. So your hips are almost off the chair. Your right leg is back there straight, but it's turned. The foot is turned to the side, your right leg. Okay, then what we want to do is grow tall first. So lengthen up through your spine, then turn to face your left knee. You're going to feel a nice stretch. If it's too much stretch, move that right leg further towards the front of the room. And then inhale, both arms come up to the ceiling. You're going to feel a big stretch there in your hip. And then exhale, come down. So your left hand comes down all the way to your left foot maybe. And your right hand comes to the chair. And then inhale, both arms come up to the ceiling. Good. Nice. Exhale, both hands come down. One to the chair, one to the foot. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale down. Now press dynamically into the right leg. So your right leg feels active. And then inhale, arms come back up. And then exhale, go ahead and bring your arms out to your shoulders. You're going to look to the left. And then we're going to do our counter stretch. We lean back on that right leg. We're going to look up at the left arm. And then we inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. So left forearm is on the thigh. Your right arm is up. And then notice how both of my hands are active, my fingers. They're not just relaxed, loosey-goosey. You want to feel the line of energy by dynamically pressing through the feet and through the hands, the periphery of the body, through the crown of the head. Now let your right arm pull you up. Do your counter stretch. Breathe deep. It's a lot of hip work here today. Inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Exhale, side angle. You take a moment to pause and don't drop your head down. So a mistake people make is they just let that head drop down, but we want to keep the head in line with your spine. Let your right arm pull you up and then do your counter stretch. Inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Exhale, last side angle there. Last one. Press into your right leg and then come up slowly. Do your counter stretch. And then inhale, arms at your shoulders. Okay, exhale. Let's go ahead and we'll see if we can do our chair pose, triangle pose. So the left arm is straight. We can see how that feels. It's a deeper stretch. Very nice. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale, counter stretch. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale, triangle pose. You're trying to have your left arm straight, but you don't have to. If you had your yoga blocks, your left hand could be on your block. Inhale, come up, and then exhale back. One more triangle. Inhale, arms at your shoulders. Exhale, reach, and then down. So now root into your right leg, but stay here. So root into the right leg so you have the weight evenly distributed on both your feet. And then slowly we lift up and then we do our counter stretch. Inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Bring those hands forward to the seat of the chair. Gently walk your right foot in. Let's go ahead and bring both those feet together slowly. We're doing a lot of hip work there. And so be gentle. Let's go ahead and tap those feet here. Okay, so let's have our feet hip distance apart. We're going to work on our balance here and a little bit of our leg muscles. So we're going to just let our arms be down alongside our hips, and we're going to just lean forward, and we're going to try to stand up just very slowly. And then we go ahead and just come back to our seat. We bring our arms down alongside the body. So without using our arms, we're going to try to lean forward, come up, find balance. Make sure you're not going to fall off your chair when your bottoms comes back down. So look at your feet. You have to have space between those feet. Lean forward and come up. Nice, good posture. And then bending the knees, coming back down to the seat of the chair. And again. And back down. Let's do two more. Inhale, come up. Pause when you get here. Exhale, making sure you're safe, bending those knees, letting the hips come all the way back down. One more, last one. Inhale, come forward, lift up, straighten those legs. Exhale, bend those knees, and we come back down to the chair. And let's go ahead and just hug our right knee into the chest. Let's take it out in front. And then hug it in again. And then take it out. And hug it in. Take it out. Hug it in. Last one. Take it out. And then hug it in. If we're comfortable, we'll cross the right leg over the left. If that causes any pain in your knee, you don't do it. You move your left foot just an inch left. You flex your right foot. Again, if you have pain in this right knee, you just cross your ankles and you don't stress that knee. We sit nice and tall. We lift our heart and then we bow a little bit forward just till you feel a stretch. Ungripping the toes on the left foot, but flexing the foot on the right foot. Press into your left foot. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, bow forward. We're going to change it. We're going to inhale, lift up. We'll take those arms up to the ceiling. Keep flexing that right foot. And then exhale, bring those arms down. Hands touch underneath the left leg. And then we inhale. We come back up to the ceiling. Active right leg. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift your heart. Lift the arms. And exhale down. This time, hold the chair. See if you can lengthen your spine over that right leg. Draw your tailbone back. Release the chair. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, bring your hands now to your heart. We'll take that right leg down and we'll tap that ankle, top of the foot. Squeeze and release. Tap. And then we'll go ahead and sit nice and tall first. Then we'll hug our left knee into our heart. And then we stretch it out. And then we hug it in. So it's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug it in. One more. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, hug it in. If we've not had hip replacement or knee replacement, crossing the left leg over the right, moving the right foot 1 inch over to the right, with the left hand on the left knee, with your left foot flexed, we sit nice and tall. And then we bow forward just till we feel a nice stretch. And we breathe. We slowly lift our heart. And then exhale, we bow forward. We inhale, we come back up. And we exhale, come down. And hold it. Hold it and breathe. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale, both arms come down to the side body, and then we inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. And then we exhale, we bow all the way forward. If that's okay for us, we can hold the chair and we can breathe into the stretch. Maybe you feel a little deeper stretch by holding the chair. And then inhale, lift those arms up to the ceiling. Good. And exhale, we come back down. Trying to draw our chest towards the thighs. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, coming down. Keep the breath moving. And then inhale, we lift the arms up, the chest comes up, the palms come together. And then we exhale, bring our hands to the heart. And we release that left leg and we tap. Ankle, tap, top of the foot, rub, 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 rub. And we'll go ahead and tap the belly a little bit here. Keep tapping. And we'll do our Tarzan tap, Jane tap. We'll do the ah sound, ah. And then we'll tap our shoulders. Tap down the arms. And we'll clap those hands a little bit. We'll tap up the right arm on the inside the right arm. Then we'll turn the palm down and tap down the right arm. And then we tap up the right arm. Down the right arm. We'll tap underneath the arm. Tap across the collarbone. Now we'll tap down the left arm with the palm open to the sky. And then we'll turn our palm down and then we'll tap up the left arm. And then down the left arm. Up. Up. And then underneath the left arm, where there are a lot of lymph glands. Now we'll tap the shoulders, both the shoulders. We'll tap the back of the neck. And then the sides of the neck. And then the front of the neck. And then the face. The ears. The side of the head. The back of the head. The top of the head. We'll inhale, the palms come up to the ceiling, and then press each palm up. And then palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up. And then swirling the hands. And then reverse. And then bringing the arms down. We're going to go ahead and just move those arms in a circle. And then reverse. We're going to inhale, the palms come up to the ceiling. We'll open those elbows wide. And then exhale, just bring our elbows in to let them kiss. And then we inhale, we pull those elbows back. And then exhale, we bring them in. Inhale, open those elbows wide. Big breath. Exhale, coming back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last stretch here. Inhale, take the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, drop those hands behind the head. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, drop those hands behind the head. Sit nice and tall. Good posture. You can feel that natural curve in your low back. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Last one here. Inhale up. Exhale, drop those hands behind the head. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to go ahead and shake out the arms a little bit. And then we're going to sit back a little bit in the chair, but not all the way. Okay, so just make sure you're nice and stable. So this is called 5-point star, but it's a little different than what we normally do. So we're going to go ahead and inhale. The arms come up and the legs go wide. And then we straighten the legs out. So you don't have a bend, your feet are up off the floor. So we inhale here, and then we exhale. We bring the legs back together and the arms in. So we inhale, and we try to lift the feet up off the floor. And then exhale, we bring those legs back in. So it depends on your chair, how comfortable this is for you, but you can adjust your hips forward or back. So we inhale, you open those legs wide, pressing through the feet, the fingers, and come back. We'll just do 2 more. Inhale, open those arms wide, the legs wide, feet up off the floor if you can, and come back. Okay, one last one. Inhale, go wide, and exhale, come back. Okay, so now we get to go ahead and just pick up the feet. We can go ahead and pick up the arms, and we make a fist, and we just squeeze out any tension in the whole body. So lifting those feet up off the floor, squeeze your palms really tight. Now squeeze your face tight and release. And then do it again. Pick up those feet, squeeze, and release. And then squeeze everything really tight and release. And then we'll go ahead and turn our palms up towards the energy in the room. We'll sit with purpose. We'll close the outer eyes. We'll swallow if we need to. And we'll take just a moment now to notice how the body feels. Noticing any sensations from the toes all the way to the crown of the head. Scanning the body with your breath. Breathing deeply into the cells, into that consciousness, that awareness that is within every cell. There's an intelligence and an awareness within every cell of your body. Breathe with purpose. That means you know that you're breathing in and that you know that you're breathing out. It means that you're breathing with care, with presence, with intention. You are breathing the light of awareness into the gift of the present moment. And now bringing our hands towards our hearts with the hands very lightly together. Woke up your body a little bit more vibrant, and a little more energy, and even maybe changed your attitude towards yourself and towards this great life that we've been blessed with. Thank you to Leesburg Library, and I hope to see you all next Monday. Every Monday we're here at 4 o'clock.